today at the Timberland Library in Wahkiakum. You can come pick up one of these schedules. It's the whole Pacific County activities, and they have a great summer program going on. The Universe of Stories. They have crafts and reading, and they'll be doing summer movies in the park. They have everything from little toddlers to up to adult activities, so they can come in and read books for points. If you're doing a family trip this summer, come in and grab a book on tape or book on CD and listen to that. If you're traveling through here, you can also come in if you need to use their Wi-Fi or their computers or printers here. And even if they're not open, you can come into the parking lot and use their internet service, their Wi-Fi, if you need to, if you're just traveling through town and need to jump on your computer really quick. Also check out trl.org, and all of the schedules and calendars will also be on there, all the activities. It's a great resource. Keep your kids busy and yourself busy through the summer. If it's a rainy day here, like we sometimes get down here, come on in and check out some activities and read some books.
Which means you get a lovely bag, you get the lovely calendar. These are a great way to track activities because it's really summer learning program as opposed to summer library or even summer reading, because reading books is we love and encourage. But there are so many other things you can do that support learning. So it could be listening to a book, it could be reading to your dog or cat or an alien, since it's a universal story. It could be, there's like 30 activities on the back of here that would qualify in some way, shape, or form. Read aloud to a pet, read a graphic novel, maybe something, listen to a story on CD or electronically as opposed to reading a physical one. Go stargazing, have a dance party. Just encourage activity with families and friends, possibly around this theme or the activities that we're planning for this summer, but just participating and doing all summer long and not having that break of not continuing to grow or think or be pushed a little bit to go outside.
I love it. So is this like years in the past where you do these things and then you go online and create an account?
Yes,
and
we are using Beans. It's not quite the same. We're using a different company called Beanstack this year. And you do go on and log in, and every time you do 10 activities, a book reading could be one of them, but reading could be 10. Or 10 non-book.
Right.
Every time you do 10, the first time after you sign up and have your 10 activities, you are then, you get your first prize, which is a book of your own choosing, and some coupons to local businesses or regional businesses.
Oh, nice.
Thereafter, every 10 additional, you again get put into the system, and you qualify for a grand prize drawing at the end of summer. Each building has a bike, which was similar to last year, and then there are some other prizes. And this year, adults can participate as well. They were sort of slow started last year. This year, they're like, yes, for sure, adults can do it too. Challenge your children or family members.
Absolutely.
There's prizes for grown-ups too, which is
I'm
great.
all about it. Sign me up.
Yeah.
I'll try. I'll go. We can
Sign me up.
Yeah.
As far as activities, we have about 5 weeks of huge activities that go on all around the county in our libraries. Not that they don't spill out either end, but from the last week in June through the last week in July. For example, on the peninsula, it's 11 a.m. Ocean Park mornings, 2 o'clock Thursday afternoons, Wahkiakum, excepting of course 4th of July because it's a Thursday this year.
Right.
But that's when we have performers or large programs happening. But every week during those weeks, there are scavenger hunts, there are guessing jars, there are hands-on craft activities for school-age kids, also some separate ones for teen kids.
Okay. And so all those schedules obviously are online.
And in this lovely calendar,
Okay.
which
Okay.
has got, like I said, everything for the whole county jammed
That's so
on
great.
it.
Yeah.
And then there are a few adult activities. For example, this Saturday at 2, there's an adult collage program occurring here at Ocean Park at 2 that Washington Humanities is presenting for us.
Oh, fun.
I believe next month it's some state string art, and then I think we have an astrology and stargazing lecture that happens in
And are those things you can just show up, or it's encouraged to sign up first?
The first 2 adult ones you really do need to sign up for because there's finite materials available. The stargazing and astronomy lecture, there's no limitations for that. And those kinds of things are occurring at the bulk of the buildings in Pacific County.
And then I was talking to Mallory Cox, and she's doing the farmers market, you know? And she said you guys are doing crafts there
Yes,
as well?
we did it last year. I'm trying to remember, we did it the year before. We, the last Friday of the month, we appear at the farmers market. We have shortened it into from Long Beach Farmers Market to just Farkit. We go to Farkit.
I like it. I like it.
And we do hands-on activities. We try to bring a small collection of books and electronic information so we can get a person a card if they need it, electronically check things
Oh,
out.
that's
If we
awesome.
can.
Nice.
Something hands-on. We'll probably do a couple of other things this year too. We're just trying to be more present and more visible. And it's a
Yeah.
great place to cross paths with people who don't necessarily get in the door, or people from other communities, whether
Yeah.
they're Timberland communities or not. This theme, Universe of Stories, is a nationwide theme that not every library uses, but they have the ability to. So you'll see things like that even in your travels from point A to point B, which is really nice.
That is
It's
neat.
like, well,
Yeah.
you must be library. That's that universe
Right.
thing. And so it's really nice to see a consistent theme and consistent artwork wherever you be.
Right.
Fun.
You guys have a lot going on.
Yeah.
I know.
We try, and then we get, of course, to participate in other things. We have participated in loyalty days already this year. When Railroad Days occurs, we'll do a couple story times during Railroad Days.
When is Railroad?
I'm ready.
I have a poster, and I believe it is the 15th, 16th-ish of July. It's
Okay.
that middle weekend.
Yeah.
What else are we doing? The market. Also in August, there will be movies in the park that Oahu does in their park, and we have participated in
Okay.
that as
Fun.
well. We sort of try to match a hands-on craft with the theme of the movie, and are able to be there prior to the movie and at least a little bit through the beginning of it to be able to
That's so good.
add another perspective, I
Yeah.
guess, to that particular activity and support, our kids and say, and you can come to the library too.
Exactly, yeah.
These
Come check us
books.
out.
I know, and there's even some that are this. Read
Yes.
it before you see it,
Yes.
and then read it. So.
Are you
Yeah.
still doing PJ story time?
We worked through this last winter.
Uh-huh.
We didn't have a very big attendance, so we'll see. We don't probably put that in on the calendar until September, October.
More of a
we
winter
haven't.
thing?
Yes. When it's darker,
Which
the
is good.
fireplace is on, it's all cozy. That
No, it
feels a
fits.
little more like a pajama story time.
That's fine.
So we assume so. And then on Thursdays, we do have toddler group here at El Waco, 10:30 to about 11:15. That continues through the summer.
Okay.
And will continue this year, probably most Thursdays from now through December. It's real consistent. And I know there are some changes in the early childhood provision of services in our area. They're undergoing a transition. And also
big
the
one.
transition with what grades are in what places. Anyway, our Thursday toddler group, which is for ages 0 to 5, will be continuing. And so that's an option for people
Is
to
that
take
here in the
advantage
kids area or?
we usually use the community room down the hall. It's a bigger space and we don't have to worry about noise. Occasionally, if we are understaffed, we might have to move it in here and just maybe have a more self-select activities and put a
Gotcha.
few extras out. But there's a play area there,
Yeah.
including books and families and kids can come and take advantage of that.
Nice.
It's
Very
there
nice.
to be
Very
used, as well as our young adult area, which during our last staff day, we did the training and classroom work we needed to do. So did some painting over there. At one point, we had some paper on the walls, which over time the tape just, gave up. But we liked the colors so much that we went back and painted that plus a couple of more sections, and so it's
cool.
beautiful.
I love how there's something for everybody. It really
That's the
is.
whole idea.
Yeah.
And we do have so many things available in electronic form, which is nice for people that would rather have it on their phone or a tablet or when you're traveling.
Right.
Our things still only go out for, say, 3 weeks at a time, but that allows you to do that. And we have them in CD forms, whether it's for kids or grown-ups. So to be able to put a story on that the whole family listens to, it's much easier than people going, I'm bored, or excuse me, seatmate. I mean, that kind of thing.